This is the Soul Brothers. We are back for another week. I got my man Mazaril to the left, and I got my man Crack at the bottom. First off, we want to thank y'all for always tuning in. You know what I'm saying? That YouTube channel is starting to bust. You know what I'm saying? We might have some changes in the future. However, y'all stay tuned for all of that, man. We're excited to be back. We wanted to start off something different, man. It's March Madness and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, but not really. We're going to talk about PAKs and collabos. We've been usually on the show, we kind of always bring them up, but we don't really show them off or, you know, talk about our stories about the PAKs and the collabos. We heard the Junior Pac-Man and the Big Pac-Man, but today, we're going to dig into it a little bit for the PAKs. I'm going to start it off, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to start off today because these dudes might got something y'all ain't seen, so y'all be in tune for that. Y'all, you know, okay, I'm going to start off real quick. I'm going to get out y'all way. I got to start off with my favorite PAK. You know, everybody in this room know I'm a Jordan head. This is my favorite Jordan right here, Joe. The Hair 7. You know what I'm saying? I had to bring him out, Joe. This like literally like my favorite Jordan of all time. Like those who do know me, they know this like my favorite Jordan. However, the PAK that came with it was the 7 and the 16 PAK. You know what I'm saying? And they came out, I want to say what, 2009? I don't know the exact day. I'm gonna have to double check on that, but I probably put it in the show notes. But the 16 to me was a clean shoe. It was when Mike came back, you know what I'm saying? I know Darius Miles and them had that where they was doing the knucklehead stuff in these and they had the little commercial and all that. And I just love the 7 and the, you know, the 16. It was like I had to get these. I did get robbed, you know what I'm saying? Overtime did hit me up for like about, I think I paid about 7 for both of these. I did pay 7. This was like early. I paid 7 for both of these. I just did it because it was the 7s. And at the time I didn't know the hairs was coming back out, so I jumped the gun. My man Crack always takes, they see it, Joe, you stay jumping the gun, so I jumped the gun this time. All right, so moving on to my next one. This is a shoe that I think everybody, you know, in this panel probably have seen or had, or it's some hype behind it, and everybody did that. It was a double collabo. It's the Fragment Travis Scott, you know what I'm saying? I had to cop these, you know, I got lucky. And I'll explain the other story when I show the next shoe from Notre or Notre. I think it's Notre, but it's Notre. I won a raffle. It was a back to school event that they had where you bring in some unused like school supplies for kids and stuff like that. So I filled out and they just had me put my name in a little hat or whatever, one in a jar, and they hit me up on the email. So I'm very excited about that. So if they see this, shout out to them. They always doing stuff for the community. And that's one of the reasons why I like them. And this is like one of my favorite collabos. They never touch the ground. I just put the pink laces in there. You know, I thought that was hard. And then they got like the little fragment on the back. And then they got the Travis Scott on there, the Cactus Jack. For those who don't know, that's who Travis Scott is. And I think it's just a clean shoe. My man Crack, I know he got a couple of Travises, but this was my first one. So this is one of the collabos that I really was feeling. Last but not least, you know, I spoke on them before. This is probably like, actually, this is probably one of my favorite shoes. Melo, can you pass me the other dunk? Because I want to show that one. This one right here, it was like they said the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And it was a Notre dunk too. You know, this one, it was a collabo based off the construction and stuff like that. And they said the brotherhood was the handshakes and all that. Great material. Little construction worker, the suede, the leather, everything was well constructed. I know Crack got both of them. He got the blue one and this one, right? You got both of them? Yeah, so I just really liked this colorway. I fell in love with it. And like I said, they do great things for the community, man. They give back homeless shelters, what is that? Women's battered shelters and all that. And I just thought that would be, you know, dope that I got one of these shoes. And just to give a sample, you know, I'm going to go back to this one and I'm going to get out y'all way. The Hair 7 means a lot to me, and I want to share the screen. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I got a video that I want to share that if you know about it, if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? But I want to share that. Okay. If you know, you know. Here we go. I'm going to show my man Bugs Bunny. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to show the whole joint, but that's the reason why I love this shoe, man. I grew up loving Bugs Bunny. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win for me. So I'm going to keep it as that. It's a Bugs Bunny. You know, I'm going to get out y'all way. I want to say, Crack, you up next. You can go ahead and show us some of your favorite collabs. Or, you know, I know you probably got a lot.
But... Before Crack get in, okay, I just wanted to throw in the that Hair 7 is one of my favorites too, man. When that Joker re-released, I had to have it.
Man, I
love that 7. Do you got the Hair ones too?
No, I don't. The hair ones is there. I didn't get them. I could never find them in the 13. I could never find them in the 13.
So I got the ones and I got that 7. I had to hide them mugs.
But you know what? Low-key, I got the hair 29s. I got the hair mellows. So it's like, I ain't want to bring them out, but I got them too. Yeah, I'm just haired out. And they dead stock. I'm looking for another pair so I can keep these to the chest and beat the rest of them.
I need another pair because I didn't wear mine to the ground. I
ain't never touched the ground, man. I love them shoes. Man. It's like one of my favorites.
That's crazy. All right, Craig. I just had to throw my 2 cents in about that Hair 7 because that's my joint right there.
Well, today I don't have Nike today. I'm gonna come with something else different today. I'm gonna bring out a New Balance today. This is a collab with DTLR. This is a 2002 R.
Okay.
New Balance from Villa. They did a collabo with New Balance. Came with extra laces, the neon green and pink laces, and when I see this shoe, I'm like, man, I like this style. So you know what I'm saying? Very comfortable shoe, and
they clean. They clean too, like bro. I was gonna say they clean. Yeah, they clean. They not too busy. Right. Yeah, they not too busy. I like them. I ain't even never seen them before.
A comfortable shoe.
What number is that again? Very comfortable. What number is that?
This 2002 R. 2002 R.
Okay. Yeah.
R DT.
Mm-hmm.
And the second shoe I'm bringing out is the Fresh Goods. Joe Fresh Goods.
Chi-Town.
These are the 990 AG Fresh Goods. This shoe I stood in line a day and a half for this shoe, man.
Wow.
In Garfield Park.
Man.
Day and a half this shoe was a nice collab from Fat Tigers. I mean, man, this shoe here, is more comfortable than this first shoe. Joe Fresh Good did an excellent job on these shoes, man. I mean, the resale was crazy on them.
Yeah,
it didn't deflate it now. Yes, you remember that.
I remember that. Then you called me on the phone. He was like, bro, he's going crazy up here. He was like,
man, my back was hurting so bad trying to get these shoes, bro, in the sun. Man, I was standing, bro, the sun, and pretty much it came with the Joe Fresh Good box. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, turn it in. Yeah, bro.
Made for us.
Made for us. That's dope.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you good. Yeah, you good.
This is Chicago. This is Chicago collab.
What was the original price on them? What was the original price on them?
The original price was like $250. No, I'm sorry, $220.
$220. Okay.
$220.
Wow. Yeah. For a New Balance. It came out
to like $242 or something for a New Balance. Yeah. Well worth.
Yeah.
Well worth.
And I was gonna say the 990 is that shoe that like I think it's not to say it's an orthopedic shoe, but I know it's one of them comfort shoes that everybody rock. And for him to do that, he freaked that shoe. I can't even hold you. Joe Fresh Goods and the remix they did for him, that's not an old man shoe. That's not a dad shoe. Don't get it twisted.
Hey man, listen. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like I'm always a New Balance wear, but these last couple of years, I've been really putting in New Balance work, walking in these, man. You know what I'm saying? I beat down several pair I have, but man, I'm gonna keep these on ice for a minute.
Man, I was gonna say I see them dead stock. Hey, them dead stock over there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna let Mazaril take over from here.
What's the quality like on those New Balance though? Because they look kind of buttery.
They butter. Yeah, I'm gonna say that suede. I'm looking at that suede.
You know what? The back is suede.
Mm-hmm.
This is mesh. I mean, great quality.
Yeah.
I'm all about quality. These
the black was.
These is.
It's like a mesh,
like a mesh. Nubuck.
Yeah, man.
Mesh Nubuck. But this is Nubuck suede. Yes. Nice fur back there. Nice fur.
And he said it got that
So-
fur on there. He said it got that young animal, got that young,
Cowhide.
that
Yeah.
young animal. He's not a big animal, but he got
Yes,
the little
sir.
baby. He got the baby calf on there. The baby calf.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
Crack be having them. Hey, look, he be having them
Great
secret
quality.
hidden gems, man. And he like, look, he like Indiana Jones in Chicago with some of these shoes. I'm telling you, he be pulling them out. I don't be knowing where he be getting this stuff from, man. But yeah,
I ain't never seen those New Balance. Never seen them.
yeah, the Joe
never
Fresh
seen
goods. Them was
So I'm
actually
sitting around here like, man, I wish I'd have known. I could have got me and grabbed me one.
them
Shoot,
Joe
but
Fresh goods was a
Yeah.
hit. When he told me about it, then
Yeah,
they
the Fresh
refreshed
goods.
them. They refresh. Hey, Crack, can you?
Actually, I had
No, I was gonna say you had another story. You had told me you reached out to New Balance and they looked out for you because it was something that happened.
no, I reached out to Fresh Goods,
Okay.
and you know, a lot of people didn't get their pair that day in the park,
Mhm.
and I had reached out to Joe, and he got an invoice, and I ended up getting another pair, and this is how we went with it. So I had 2 pairs of Fresh Goods. I got both on ice.
But I would say
Shout out
that's
to Joe
cool
Fresh Goods and
that he reached back out
Yeah.
to you because we always saying that these companies don't look out for you and all that. So that's to me, I think that's something we should salute Joe Fresh Goods on.
yeah.
But even doubling
Hey,
back on
that's what I'm
you.
gonna say. Shouts out to Fat Tiger, the store in Milwaukee. Shouts out to Fresh Goods, Joe Fresh Goods.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man.
That's what's
Well,
up.
As you were purchasing, he had clothing and everything. He down to earth cat.
Yes,
So
sir.
Mazarine, you can take over from here.
Yeah, that's what's up. So since we doing PAK and we frequently reference myself as Pac-Man Jr., let's bring out y'all heard from Pac-Man. Y'all heard from Pac-Man. Now the pack that I'm gonna bring out is one of the packs that I was chasing with Pac-Man. So Pac-Man
Oh,
running around
No,
like, man, I need all of them. I gotta get them all.
Pac-Man.
So we're gonna start with this Easter pack with the LeBron 12.
Okay,
So I wore
okay.
this one probably about twice.
Yes, sir.
But this the LeBron I fell in love with at 12. This joker is so comfortable to me.
Man.
Facts.
It's this. It's
The
a
hex
slept-on
zoom, the
underfit
hex
shoe.
zoom, bro. The hex zoom,
Yeah.
run it. That's it. Them, like, look at the hex zoom. That and then the big zoom.
We
area
talked
in the
about the
back.
Fresh.
Yeah,
We talked about the hex zoom. Nike
Yeah.
need to bring it back.
yeah, they
This,
do.
this LeBron here, this was it for me. But then the other shoe in the pack, cause I chased the whole pack. I got the Kyrie.
Kyrie won.
Got the Kyrie 1 Easter.
Whee!
So, now, I haven't worn these. These are
And
still
them dead stock. Dead stock.
They ain't seen the ground yet. But
Can I say something about the Kyrie? We always say that. I think to me, Kyrie has the best signature line out right now as far as affordability, style, and performance for me at that price point. Like his price point, it's even starting off. I think what the Kyrie's was like $90 or something like that, or 85 or something. Like, look at that.
Yeah, like
Were they 110?
110.
110? Okay. Yeah.
110.
I know they were
120,
inexpensive.
110.
Yeah, they were, and everybody like they're an easy shoe to break in and all that. They just go with everything, man. Kyrie.
So,
Not to cut you off. Well, go ahead, man.
No, say what you gotta say.
Yeah, go ahead.
With the Kyrie one, Mazaril was sleeping, and I called Mazaril. Mazaril, get that first Kyrie.
The dream.
I don't know. Yeah, the dream.
Yep.
Man, I don't know about that. I say, man, get Kyrie. He didn't want to get. He finally got the Kyrie.
Yep.
Man, stop him out of that. He was.
I was just thinking about that because I had looked at the dream and I started laughing because that was Christmas. That was like the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
He was like, man, I got them dreams, man. And I got on the phone and I called House of Hoops down in Greenwood and they had some. And at that time, folks will hold your shoes. So I was like, hold me a size 11. I'm gonna be down there to get it. I jumped in the car immediately, went and got and came back with the dream. And I still got them jokers on ice right now.
Trying to
So
tell
yeah,
you.
that was one. That was one you and I had talked about. The next shoe in that pack is the KD7 on the Easter joint.
Easter side of the game. Yes, sir.
So, and I went crazy on the KD7. When I tell you, I went crazy. I bought almost every colorway there was in this shoe. Almost every colorway. And it started with the 4th of July. That was the first one. Independence Day.
Yeah.
Got that Independence Day. And then from that point on, I just like Katie. I got I don't have all of them, but I got quite a few of the colorways in this KD7.
The KD7 and the 6, they put out a lot of colorways. My fault, Crack. Yeah, they put out a lot of colorways.
No. It's nothing. I know the comfortability in that shoe is excellent.
Yeah.
That's the day. Look, I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. I approve that message right there. Cause and it was well executed with the foam and just the regular on there, and then the strap, and then it's lightweight with zoom. It was a win for me. It was a win. Like I got the Weatherman.
Win.
Yeah, it's a win. Yeah, the KD7s. Yeah, the KD7s is a slept on.
Yeah, this is a nice shoe. Now, out of all the 7s that I got, the only ones I wore were the Independence Day.
Whoa.
You wore no other one.
Because you bust out the unpearls. You bust out the unpearls for us a couple weeks back.
I did wear the unpearls. I wore the unpearls. The unpearls and the Independence Day are the ones that I've worn.
The unpearls you bust out for Valentine's Day. You was like, it ain't no love shoe, but I got some love.
Yeah. With the pink and the white.
Yes, sir.
And then the last but not least, Kobe 10.
Shut out B.
Kobe 10 to finish off the pack. Still dead stock.
Man. Oh, yeah, that's crispy. Yeah, see. I think people slept on the Kobe 10 a little bit. I mean, they was in the stream, but like I think people kind of slept on them a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, let me say this. People slept on Kobe's shoe.
Period.
I mean, you can walk into the store and get Kobe shoes, and right after Kobe demise, you couldn't get a Kobe no more.
You right.
I mean,
you right.
That shoe, that Kobe, that whole Kobe, how can I say that the models of that, I got a bunch of Kobe. You know, Kobe Ace 9s. I got the Prelude pack. I have so many Kobe. I'm a true Kobe
fan. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah. I can actually say Crack is a Kobe fan. Like prior to even, I would say when Kobe was wearing Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Crack was like, man, Joe, this boy Kobe, like I liked him. But like you said, on the Nike side of the game, it took me until maybe the Kobe 6 when Nike Chicago opened back up, or 7. You was like, I gotta break them in. And I got them. I got a pair of black ones. And then after that, I didn't get another Kobe until maybe the Kobe 8 or 9 or something like that. Because I wasn't rocking with them. I mean, I didn't, they was low. And then I wanted the Grinches. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? Like you miss out on some of the stuff because you assume these people gonna be around, man. And I just think, like with the Kobe, his shoes will be missed so much. I hope one day Vanessa
he'll be missed.
And Nike can, come to a healthy agreement so we can still get Kobe's. Because that's a big loss in the sneaker game, man. It's really a big loss. I don't think people really realize how much you see NBA players rocking all DeMar DeRozan and who else? Was it DeMar DeRozan? Dang, I got PJ Tucker. Yeah, they always rocking Kobe's. Like Kobe really meant something to everybody. Me and Craig was having a conversation offline about how some of the athletes that moved on to other brands got low top sneakers just because Kobe was wearing low top sneakers. So his impact will go on forever. I mean, we can all talk about Kobe, but if y'all get the gist of it when you see it, Kobe really, I think to me, and this might be going out the way, but Kobe's impact on the shoe game is almost on the same level performance-wise as like Jordan's. But people don't look at it like that because we look at more retros. But Kobe's shoe is almost like that when it comes to basketball. Like everybody love Kobe's. Everybody does.
Yeah, I can see the performance of them. And that was one thing I was gonna mention about the Kyrie. When you said something about the performance on that shoe. Yes, like I've never hooped in it, but watching how Kyrie play, I can see how and why they designed that shoe that way. Yeah. The way he cut and roll when he's dribbling and shaking, and they got that grip
Man,
on
the toe,
like
on the
out
side
here,
of it. Yes.
yeah, on the side. But when he's
Man.
rolling and stuff like that, it's like I can totally see and understand the vision behind why that shoe was designed the way that it was designed.
And if you look at it, just going in the future, even the Kobe, like the Kyrie's, all of this got that on there.
All of them got the grip on the side.
That's why I say Kyrie probably got some of the best design shoes that fit his game we've seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? He got it. And it's inexpensive. You ain't got to spend too much. It's stylish. You can rock it anywhere you want to. That's why I say, I think to me, his line is probably the best out of Nike got to offer. Besides, like, KD's are cool, but I think he really found his niche. And he
You can see how and why his shoe is designed the way it's designed. Yeah. Definitely. And then my last pack that I got.
You got another one? Another one.
I'm gonna show y'all the box first.
Oh,
this boy here.
Yeah.
You talked about him last week when you talked about your movie.
Okay.
So since we doing packs today, it was like I'll bring him out. And I'll start off with the lesser of the two shoes.
You said a lesser of the two shoes.
The lesser of the two.
Oh man, this went all the way in. He said a lesser.
It's a light shoe, and I was really low key thinking about just starting to hoop in it.
Yeah,
it was like, you know, and just seeing what it do. But it's real light. I would imagine that the performance is pretty good, and if it can get my jumper like Jesus Shuttlesworth,
look out!
Then I'm all the way on it. But cause this shoe here, I was not a big fan of this model, but I wanted that pack.
Yeah,
and this pack came courtesy of Pac-Man.
He said Pac-Man. Pac-Man.
Because I wanted it, and Pac-Man hooked it up for me. So that's how I ended up with this one.
Yes,
Fooling around with Pac-Man. But, you know, I mean, this shoe is kind of clean, but it's just not to my liking. You know, I like stuff to be a little more boisterous, a little more in your face. Right. And this shoe is just kind of like just a shoe.
I want to say, I know Jason Kidd wore those and GP used to wear them. I think Tim Hardaway may have jumped in them once or twice too. So that's that 97. I think Nike was really at their apex, you know what I'm saying, as far as like the sneaker game was going, you know what I'm saying? The up-tempo was out. And that's an up-tempo, right? Ain't that an up-tempo too? Or I can't remember, or it's a flight. It might be a flight or
it's a flight. This is a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got the Zoom Air. Yeah, this is a flight. I mean, I might put it on and go hoop in it. The quality on it ain't that great. It's just kind of a shoe. Yeah. And if it didn't come in the pack, I wouldn't even.
Probably would have got it. I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna keep it 1,000. I wouldn't even.
I'm with you. Hey, I'm with you.
Wouldn't even own it. But the shoe of the pack.
Here we go.
This one here. This boy here.
Look at shadow word.
The shout-outs.
This is it right here. This was the shoe of the pack. This is why I got the pack for this shoe. I wanted this shoe. So, and it's dead stock too. Haven't worn it.
Yeah, we've seen it. Yeah.
And I have hooped in foam posits, and people will laugh and be like, "Man, how you hooping in foams, man? They so heavy."
Nah.
And I'm like, they are heavy, but I can't jump no more, no way. So it don't matter to me.
I'm done. This man here is a whole food talking about I couldn't jump over a paper cup, so I'm good.
I can't. So it don't matter. I don't
jump over a paper cup.
It can be a brick for me because shoot, I'm not dunking nowhere. And if I get a rebound, it's toes, my toes still on the ground. I'm grabbing rebound.
Ain't no too much. Hey, look, fun fact for that foam though, a lot of people don't know that when you wear your foams, they cook to your feet. That's another thing that a lot of people don't know. You know, I'm not a fan of the Foamposite Pro, but I am a fan of the penny foam. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people don't know that foams cook to your foot. So like if somebody gave you a pair, you're going to have that person's foot mold. So you do want to cook them a little bit. Like we say cook them now when you're doing certain stuff, but you had to cook them to get the real feeling of it. It'll mold to your foot. So that's dope. That is.
And that's one of the things. And another thing about them phones, and I think Crack was doing this, buying them too big.
Yeah.
And then realize that the shoe kind of stretches and molds to your foot.
Yes,
so you need to get your size no matter how uncomfortable it is at first.
At first, yeah.
Facts.
You gotta
Facts.
break them in.
And shouts out to Mazareal. He put me up on game and said, "Miss say,
7 feet.
Mazareal and 7 figs." I'm sorry, I'm going
That's
by
all
your
good,
name.
bro.
My bad.
It's all good.
They both told me about the shoe because I was very uncomfortable, and you know what I'm saying. I was batting them a little too big. I wear 10.5. I was getting 11, and they told me, "Man, you have to get them to fit your feet," and it was uncomfortable. And then I started getting my size, and man, as you went,
they start feeling good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I wear them as boots sometimes in the wintertime. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna need.
They work.
Yeah, that's why I was like, foams are that shoe that are, you know what I'm saying? They look impractical. And then I remember me and Crack used to talk about it all the time. We had a long conversation. Somebody cussed me out. Boy, foams ain't never going out of style. I was like, I've been rocking flight pods and foams forever. And then Wale talk about them. And, you know, shout out to Wale. But everybody went foam crazy. I seen a dude yesterday at the store. He had on some Gucci foams. He had the Gucci foam posit pros. I remember Crack got them at Nike Chicago. Like, so it's a phase. You know, we do need some foams back though. You know what I'm saying? I would love if I can, you give me a second, these right here need to be brought back out. Okay, that's just
don't talk to me about that.
Just get these. Joe, hey, Crack, Master, I got to bring them up because I'm in my feelings.
I think everybody in their feeling about that shoe, man. That shoe right there. Tell your story about that shoe.
Oh my God! Oh,
that shoe changed the game, man. That shoe changed the way you get shoes today. So,
absolutely.
Folks trading cars for that Joker, man, when it came out, man. So I was out in Chicago. This was, I don't know if we had met yet or not, Crack. We would probably have been seeing each other, but hadn't officially met yet.
Okay.
But I went to the spot to get, I don't even remember what store it was, but I was in Chicago and I'm in line for this shoe. And I knew the shoe was like extra limited.
Yes.
I was number 7 in line.
Ooh.
All they had was 6 pair.
Oh my, yeah. So that was at North Riverside then. You was at North Riverside?
It might have been. It might have been.
North Riverside. Yeah, you was at
I was sick. I was like, man, if I'd have got here like an hour early, I could have got 7th in line. And then I just wanted the shoe. I didn't care about the resale or none of this or none of that. Then I go home. I go all the way back to Northwest Indiana. I'm back home, and then I'm looking, and then it's all over the news, all over the internet, that people signing over car titles for that shoe. And then I got even sicker because I'm like, man, I was like an hour away from having that joke.
So then my story that we had, I remember I had told Crack about him. I was like, they coming out around his birthday. He was like, see, I don't know. So then we knew somebody else, and she was like, okay, I'll try to get him for you and whatever. So we started hearing all these stories around All-Star Game. And then the episode happened in Orlando where they bum rushed the mall in Orlando and they shut the release down. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just was crazy. And then they just stopped releasing them. And it took me about, I want to say 3 or 4 years to see these shoes in person, maybe 2, because we had went to the first sneaker con and I seen them and they was like 1,000. I was like, I can't do it. Because I was like, I wanted them so bad. They were so cold. And then they just been 1,000. They've been holding at 1,000 ever since in a size. Matter of fact, on GOAT right now, if you look, they 5,000 right now on GOAT in the size 13. And y'all size, Mazareal 11, they want 1,000, and Crack size, they want 1,400. These shoes still, after 11 years, it's been since 2010, these shoes probably hold the most weight, even more than a Off-White or a Travis or any other collaboration. And it's just a regular foam posit, no collaboration, none of that. None of that. It's probably the most expensive foam beside what? Either Paranorman. They probably run, the Paranorman probably is running, you know, a little higher than that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's insane, dude. Nike need to definitely bring them out. Yeah. Please, if they ever hear us, man, it's time for a foam posit, man. Give us a GR. Give us a lot of them.
Yeah.
Give us a
If they
GR.
brought
Yeah,
that thing
a lot
out,
of
man, I'm so sad about it. I probably wouldn't even get it.
No, I
I'm
got
so
to.
sad,
It's a
man.
grail.
I probably wouldn't even get it.
No, I
I'm
got
so
to.
sad,
It's a
man.
grail. It's my grail. I love Penny. It's Penny right here. That's my man. It's Penny. It's Penny
Man,
and
look.
nothing. Like, Penny, one of my favorites. I gotta get them. So yeah.
That foam there hurt my feelings, man.
Dude.
When they like 6 pair and I was right there.
Man.
Like, all we got is 6. I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
It go
And
back
I mean,
to
I
what
had been waiting like all night for that shoe. All night.
it is
I think
sad.
I got to the spot probably like 10 o'clock the night before.
So you
And
camp
sit there
You was
all
camping.
night,
Mhm.
all night. Next morning, store opened up at like 9, 10 o'clock. One person at a time. Boom, boom. Six pair. And I was like,
Insane.
man, I just
But
spent all this time.
I
And I
think
couldn't get here.
that might be the precursor to what Crack was talking about. Not to beat a dead horse, but double back on the Foot Locker stuff. So are y'all gonna have those releases so we don't never have to have a phone positive story where it's 30 people in line and we got 6 shoes in the store? That's insane. You know what I'm saying? I hope it don't get like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I hope it opens up where, okay, if y'all the one-stop shop, have enough. And shoes will sit in the store. That's cool. Let them sit. Because I never seen a phone. I only seen them on resale shop. They still too high. Too high to this day.
That's so, there though.
Yeah.
That was
But
it.
we not gonna leave on a somber note though. But everybody brought out some heat today, man. Y'all like, you know what I'm saying? I think collaborations are good for the game, and I also think like OGs are good for the game. I know Mazaril said don't bring the packs back out, but I would love to see some more packs, man. I miss the Easter, you know what I'm saying, the All-Star, the Christmas, the 4th of July. They even had a Memorial Day pack. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of packs you can talk. I miss like you said, the Joe Fresh goods and the collabos, man. We still need that because to me, I think it keeps the sneaker game going and it gives everybody an opportunity to, okay, this is my niche. And we don't got to all look the same. So yeah, I love that, man. Keep the packs and the collabos going. We love that. So on that note, man, it's been a great show. Once again, the Soul Brothers came through. They came through with some heat, man. My man Crack came through with some, you know what I'm saying, them New Balances. He stand on what he stand on. He love New Balances, man. He was trying to get me in a New Balance, man, for years, man. I just haven't jumped a broom or jumped off that side. I haven't seen no New Balance that said, man, I need them. I was thinking about getting some Kawhi Leonard's, quiet as it kept. I seen one of them. Yeah, then I was like, nah, I woke up. But yeah, because you know what I'm saying, then I woke up. No, but then Mazaril came with the Easter pack. You know, he Pac-Man. You know, I came with a little something, but yeah.
Junior.
Pac-Man Junior. Okay, Junior Pac-Man. Junior Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got Super Pac-Man. We got Junior Pac-Man. No. But this has been a great show, man. We want y'all to like, subscribe, share. And we coming up, we stay tuned. We're gonna have a new Twitter page. We're gonna have a new YouTube page that we're gonna link all of that once we get all that up and running. We want y'all to follow us over there and still follow us now, but we definitely want you to do that. Like, share, and subscribe. And you know, leave the comments at the bottom. If you have a favorite pack, you have a favorite collabo, is it something that you want to see, you know, as far as like Nike, Adidas, Puma, or any brand bring back out? Leave those in the comments down there, man. We want y'all to leave those in the comments. So I'm gonna get out of y'all way. Mazaril, tell them where they can find you.
And y'all know where to find me on Twitter. Mine MINER, real REAL RURS 317 on Twitter. That's where I'm at all day.
Crack, tell them where you can find. They can find you, baby boy. Let's get it. Oh, where you at, Crack?
Oh, they can find me on Twitter at Crack 3800. Me on Twitter at 3800. You can find me on Instagram at Love of Kicks. LUV Kicks.
And we will have all that information in the description. You can find me at 7figs, SEVENFIGZ on Instagram and Twitter. And also on Instagram and Twitter, we'll put the link, we'll put all this information in the description. This has been the Soul Brothers, episode 6, and we signing out. Peace out, peace, love, soul.